So I've been in the lab and I created this Hero Dark Prince Xbow deck, and I decided to put in the Wizard and the Cannon. So we're going to be playing this today on ladder and pushing up some metals, seeing if we can have any success with this. Looks like we are up against Mortar Bait, one of the best decks in the game right now. So this is going to be a perfect test to see if our deck that I have manufactured here can actually compete. Against the top decks in this game. So just going to go Wizard on top of this. I feel like Evo Wizard is a great card to pair with Xbow, and Dark Prince is a decent enough tank to where you can get some nice value out of it. I was debating between a couple different cards and swapping a few things around, and this is the version I eventually decided on. Just going to go Fireball on top of this right here, then go for the Ice Spirit on top of the Cannon card. Hopefully, no, I do have to Goblins. I was going to say hopefully that Ice Spirit can do enough, but unfortunately we have to drop that extra bit of Elixir, but it's all good right now. It's a little bit late at night when I'm recording this video. Been pretty busy today, and also I'm still, a bit sick, but it's all good. It's getting better. I honestly don't even feel sick anymore or sound sick, but my throat is still, I still cough a lot, and it's kind of hard to record videos when I cough a lot. I'm trying really hard to not cough in your guys' ears. That's like the worst thing ever. So Kennan's going to go do a decent job. I'm just going to go for the Wizard, then Dark Prince on top of his Rascals right there. Not a bad start. We can go for the Ice Spirit on top of this as well. Evo Wizard in this matchup should honestly get lots and lots and lots of value. Dark Prince ability could be nice. I'm going to go for it here. This is a bit aggressive, but I think it actually might pay off. And yeah, it's all about finding the right times to go for that, because he didn't have Mortar in cycle. He also really overspent, in my opinion, with just pressuring that hard at the river. I think that a common misconception with Mortar is that you can go in first. I feel like that deck is better when you usually counter push, at least from my experiences. But I'm just going to go for the Tornado like this on top of the Skeleton Barrel. Grab the King Tower activation, so we have a beautiful start. King Tower, absolutely 0 damage taken, and we have over 1,000 damage on his tower. Can't ask for anything better, honestly. So the one thing I am worried about in this matchup is definitely the Cannon card. I don't have a great way to take it off the map, especially if I'm going to be trying to offensive Xbow. But yeah, I was debating what version to run, what building to run with this, or if I should even run a building at all. And I feel like Cannon for 3 elixirs, the more consistent option than a Tesla at this moment. Just going to go for the Ice Spirit like this to tank for the first shot. Fireball on top of the Rascals. He's going to go for the Goblin ability, so I'm going to Dark Prince as soon as I can. Beautiful, nice. We take no hits again. From anything right there, and I'm just going to go for the Goblins to make sure that Mortar does not get that last second fadeaway shot if it does want to go for my tower. So not a bad start. I'm going to go for the Cannon once again in the middle. Pretty much just cycle this anytime we kind of have a full reset, because it's nice to have a building on the map that can just tank for the Mortar and also buy me some time to get back around to my other counters and, see what he wants to do at the bridge. So I'm going to go for the Dark Prince. Wouldn't be surprised if we see more Rascals from the opponent. There's the Rascals like we kind of expected. Now he's going to have kind of an awkward time defending the Wizard, though. Yeah, has to go for a Cannon card middle, which honestly, I will take that trade 5 for 5, and his Cannon card's really hard to kill, so I'm happy if my Wizard can take care of it. Somehow it left it on 1 HP, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm all okay with that. Let's go Dark Prince on top of this Cannon cart right here. Not horrible. Minions do come down. I'm just going to go for my Wizard, and I think Evo Wizard is pretty unkillable for him, so as long as I have that in cycle for defenses, I don't think he'll ever be able to break through. So it's really the times when I only have the normal Wizard in cycle that we need to be a bit worried on the defensive end. So he goes for the Skeleton Barrel. I'm going to Cannon like this just in case he mortars. He does go for the Mortar other lane. Okay, this is where things could get a bit interesting. Cannon card comes down. We have to just kind of let this happen, but we do have Evo Wizard, so I think we'll be all right. Fingers crossed here. Gonna go Dark Prince Goblins on top of this, and then Ice Spirit down low. I'm going to Cannon first to make sure that doesn't hit my tower, and then I'm gonna Fireball this, I think. Yeah, I kind of have to, right? Because if I don't Fireball that, I'm in trouble. Let's go ahead and Tornado this as soon as I can. Come on, get down, please. Whew, that was really close to connecting to my tower. Actually, a perfect Tornado. We take no damage. Wow, that was nice. Beautiful. All right, we still have our Evo Wizard as well with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this match. So I think y'all know the drill at this point. Defensive Xbow, go for the Ice Spirit like this to catch the first shot of the Mortar, and then we just let the Xbow kind of buy me some time and let him spam into it. So I'm gonna go for the Goblins on top of this, expecting some more Rascals, but we have Evo Wizard, so even if he does go for the Rascals, it's gonna get just wiped. He probably will go opposite lane. Let's go for a prediction. You know what? Not bad. We actually get the Skeleton Barrel in there, which is super nice. That's the Evo, so that was a really hard card to kill. You may have noticed, I can just ability right here, by the way, but you may have noticed I have no log, and that is because I didn't really have a way to fit it into this deck. We're just gonna win right here by the Wizard taking his tower with that the Rhinoceros from the Dark Prince ability. GG's, just like that. In the next match here against Yin from the Blade Kings, I'm just going to go Goblins split the back. Always a safe play because you can always pop the ability as well and be annoying. He's not going to play anything, so I'm just going to Expo instantly. This is very aggressive and probably too aggressive, but you know what? I don't have the patience to wait for him to make a play. So Goblin Cage Boulder, most likely going to be either Graveyard or E-Giants. I'm going to grab the King Tower activation right now, just because I feel like having this is going to be nice for either of those matchups. If it is Graveyard, that's like basically GG's because he just gave me King Tower off rip, but if it's E-Giant, it's not the biggest deal ever. Electro Wizard comes down. What is this deck? Could be just a weird off-meta spam deck. You know, I've seen some weird decks that have like Giant Skeleton Bowler in them, so that might be what it is. But just going to go for the Goblins. Oh, wow. I guess if he predicted that, well played, to be fair. I didn't expect that at all. If he was just cycling it, then you know what? That happens to the best of us. Let's go for the Wizard at the back, and yeah, no damage either way, but we do have King Tower, like I said. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and just assume he has E-Giant for now, but E-Wizard is weird. I don't know. His deck is weird. It doesn't make much sense. I'm going to go Xbow. Oh my goodness, what? Okay, he definitely has E-Giant, right? Because he has the Tornado. That could still be Graveyard, though. I'm so indecisive right now. I'm like when you want to eat food, but you can't pick where you want to eat. That's how I feel right now between the E-Giant and the Graveyard. Let's go for the Dark Prince on the right-hand side to take care of that Bowler. And we do have the ability, potentially. We'll see what he has for this. I'm not going to 100% drop it. We'll see what he does. He has Evo Cage. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that completely. Thankfully, that's a nice interaction right there where the Ice Spirit actually freezes so the Cage doesn't immediately grab my Dark Prince, but it doesn't really change much. I maybe could have gone ability, but I still think it would have been too aggressive and would have not been the move. So I'm going to go for the Wizard at the back again if he doesn't play anything. Might as well. Like, I don't have any reason not to. I could ability as well, potentially, depending on what he does. He goes for the Electro Wizard. I'm not going to ability. It's a waste of one elixir, I think, right there. Just going to go for the Fireball instead. It is a little bit hard to kill the Electro Wizard because I don't have that secondary spell unless I want to Fireball and Tornado, which is, you know, not the move ever. So I'm going to go for this Goblin's Pressure other lane. I'm going to pop my ability this time. This might be a bit too aggressive, but I think it's nice. He has to go for a Tornado right there. Maybe a bad ability because he was going to have to Tornado those Goblins most likely either way, so I think I kind of gave him just infinite value with that. But it's all good. He has a poison. Oh my gosh, he has Graveyard, I think. Dude, no way. So we got King Tower immediately against Graveyard. That's kind of hilarious. I mean, there's no way for him to know that I had Tornado. He probably expected me to have Expo Cycle or something. Baby Dragon comes down. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. I know this is a crazy overcommit, but I'm going to go for it. Let's go for the Wizard in the middle to take care of the Dragon. And really just keep our Expo as healthy as we can and let the Wizard cook. So Ewiz dies. The Expo's still alive. I could pressure with an offensive as well, potentially. We'll see what he does. There's the Bowler, but yeah, this is why I kept the Expo alive, right? So now we can actually get a counter push off of it. I'm going to go for the Expo again, and I have Fireball as well for potentially an Electro Wizard. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Ice Spirit first. We'll see what he does. He's kind of broke right now. That's on tower. Unfortunately, I can't protect it that well, but it's still going to be a decent job of cleaning up shop. I'm going to go for the Wizard like this. Goblins on top of the Goblin Cage. And yeah, not bad at all. Right here, Bowler does come down in the middle. Okay. Let me actually go for a really aggressive play. I want this to connect to tower, please. Well, that didn't work out how I was hoping, but it's all good. I'm going to go for the Dark Prince down low for the Baby Dragon. Oh, okay, need to go Ice Spirit, need to go Goblins as soon as I can. Hopefully this doesn't get much damage at all. We have literally a complete surround of the Graveyard. If that touches my tower, I'll quit this game forever. You know what? I'm going to pressure other lanes. He's going to Bowler most likely. He's going to Bowler on top of this Expo for sure, right? Let's go Wizard. What is he doing? Is he just like, I think he panicked because he thought I was going to Dark Prince ability, which to be fair, I could have. I'm going to go for the Fireball like this to make sure the Ewiz can't reset my Expo, and now we are in prime position to win this game. Absolutely perfect pressure, kind of dual laning him with the Dark Prince, and that's really the upside to the card, right? Like, you have to be expecting and ready for the ability at all times, and I just kind of didn't go for it. Then he overspent and took his time too long, and now we are in a great spot. Gonna go Wizard like this, gonna go Ice Spirit down low to clean up this Graveyard. That was a nice Tornado, to be fair to him, but I don't think it's really gonna matter too much with 40 seconds left in the game. We can just cycle back around to another Expo. I'm gonna go Dark Prince Bow, just get really aggressive because I do have King Tower, right? Like, so I'm not threatened by his Graveyard very much. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle my... Well, that might be game, actually. I'm going to go for the ability and pop the Fireball as well. No, I was going to say that might connect, but I think it's not going to anymore, unfortunately. Let's go Wizard in the middle to clean up the right side. Then he's going to Graveyard on the left side. So I'm going to go for the Cannon like this. Just make sure he can't, break through. I'm not sure if he's giving up or he just did that for fun, I guess. He's going to go for the Cage, so it looks like he's going to keep defending, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. That Wizard might connect. Expo's going to connect, actually, and we are going to secure this victory in Clash Royale. Yes, I'm happy we took the entire tower. That's actually kind of satisfying. In our next game here against Ethan Winters, going to go for the Goblins, split the back, and Skeletons. I think it's usually Expo from this person. I could be wrong about that, but hopefully it's not, because honestly, this deck is very weak against Expo. We don't have a log, which is a big thing. He actually goes for a Miner on defense. Oh, okay. I don't know what he's playing, but I'm going to try and get the King Tower activation here. I don't know if this is going to work. It's going to be very, very close. We'll see. NATO comes down. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Indeed, I will definitely take that. That was really, really, really last second. But I'm going to go for the Wizard at the back here into this Bowler. Okay, so Bowler Miner. I'm I'm trying to think what this could be. Bowler Miner Skellies. It's going to be some type of maybe cycle deck, or I actually don't know. It could be Balloon potentially. That's what I'm thinking. Could be Giant Miner. I'm going to go for the Dark Prince other lane, opposite the Bowler. Of course, don't want to give it too much value. Now, the problem is he could go for the ability, and I might be in a bit of a sticky situation here. He has a minion horde? What in the world? Let's go for the Ice Spirit like this on top of the Bowler right here. And we should be okay. So he still has to defend this Dark Prince, and honestly, I'm going to ability because he has to go for a bowler on this, right? But that should still be a bit of damage. I'm going to Xbow immediately. I feel like he's broke in terms of elixir, so I'm just going to pressure him. And if he does go for the... I have a feeling he's going to hoard. He's going to hoard on this as soon as he can. He's just about the same elixir as me if I had to make a prediction. So I'm going to go for the wizard prediction on the hoard right now. Come on, I'm ready for it. Do it, do it, do it. Yes, perfect. Get the wizard down. Oh, that's amazing because it kills the entire horde. That is one of the most satisfying interactions in the game is the wizard shield taking out that horde right there. He goes for a last second rage, but honestly, with the situation that we are in, the game is pretty much over. I shouldn't lose this from this point, but I will say he does have Evo... Wait, he has Evo Skarmy, right? So he could potentially do the trick with the bowler and the Evo Skarmy. If you guys know, you know. You'll probably find out pretty quickly if you don't know. So I'm going to be ready for it, but how are we going to deal with it is the question. Let's go... Okay, yep, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let's go ahead and Dark Prince the back. Now this is it's not even a glitch. It's literally just like in the game. I don't know how they coded this into the game and didn't think about it, but I'm going to go for the Fireball Tornado on this to kill the Skeleton General. Kind of have to. And then Wizard on top of the Minion Horde. You know what? That was the best defense we could have done. If you didn't know, of course, that you literally cannot kill the General unless you have arrows. So they put the bowler in the Skarmy like that, and then you just lose the whole game. Thankfully, I was aware of this already, you know, and I didn't get caught off guard, and I knew he was going to do it. And also, we had such a big lead that it didn't really matter, and I wasn't down elixir or nothing. So nice win right here against, I don't even know what you want to call this deck. I guess just bowler Skarmy bait, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to get the 3-crown with the double wizard. Go for the fireball. Lots of fire right now. You have the wizards both shooting a fireball and the actual fireball. That takes the tower very quickly. Up against Tori Bato right here. Going to go for the classical Goblin split the back first play. All right, Furnace comes down. I already in my mind think Graveyard every time I see Furnace. It's one of the most annoying cards to face, but I think we'll be all right because Wizard is a pretty good counter. I could go for the Goblin's ability. I'm going to wait a few seconds though because if I do it too quickly, he'll be expecting it. So I'm going to go for the Goblins now. Maybe get a few shots on tower. I lied, but we do force out the Golden Knight. I'll definitely take that. And this Dark Prince is going to come down after this pops on the cannon. It's going to clean up all of this right here, right now. So he has to snowball the Wizard. So Golden Knight Ram, I will say that we honestly really struggle against Battle Ram Evo. With this deck, the only really decent counter to the Battle Ram Evo that I do have is the Wizard Evo, because honestly, even the Cannon's not a great counter. The Rhinoceros gets a hit right there, which I'll definitely take. It's 2 hits, let's go. I will take that. Just gonna go for the Fireball on top of this Dark Prince and the Electro Wizard right here. And yeah, getting closer to moving, and I'm pretty excited for that, low-key. I'm just excited to move and start a new journey in my life pretty soon here. But just gonna go for the Goblins like this in the back again, since we are hitting 10. He's probably gonna Furnace again. Yep, that's kind of the exact situation we were in when this game started. So this time I'm going to go for my defensive Xbow because I'd like to save my Wizard Evo if I can and only use it in a time where I actually really need it. So I'm going to go for the Ice Spear like this. Honestly, I'm going to go for this right here. I know it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's the best play we could have done. Maybe if I can, and he goes for like a Golden Knight dash, and then I'm forced to go for a 0 elixir Dark Prince, and I don't want to be down elixir. I'd like to be in a healthy spot. But yeah, like I said, we don't have a good counter to the Ram Evo, so he has that next in rotation. I'm kind of a little bit nervous that we are going to get cooked by it. Hopefully, we find a way to defend it, or he doesn't pressure with it correctly, and we can just go for like a Cannon Dark Prince or something. But I'm going to go Dark Prince to back for this Lumberjack. I need to grab King Tower activation at some point if I can with that Lumberjack. Definitely going to keep that in the back of my mind. Let's go Goblins, and honestly, this is going to be a defensive game from this point on, I think. Maybe all offensive again, but I don't know really what he would have for it. We're going to go for the Ice Spear at the back, and then we can just go Wizard as well. Should be decent. Now, what does he want to do? That is the question. He has a Cannon card? Oh no. That changes things a lot. That's actually really bad for me. I'm going to go Dark Prince like this. That shouldn't charge on the Wizard. No way, right? From there? I don't believe it. What? What? Okay, nah. What? Am I going crazy? There's absolutely no way. Anyways, let's go for the wizard. Let's go for the ability as well. I can't believe that golden egg got on my tower. Are you kidding me? Nah, I don't believe that, man. It's fine. We still have a good lead. I'm going to go for the cannon like this. He does have evil ram, remember, so be careful. I'm talking to myself, reminding myself to be careful, I guess. But let's go Dark Prince like this. I'm going to try and tornado this furnace in. Oh, that's perfect. Let's get both of those. No, it stopped. Oh my gosh, no, the Dark Prince jumped the river, which made the furnace stop a little bit faster. And now, honestly, I'm kind of in a bad situation. Okay, we're fine. He goes for a cart to back. I think the play here is other lane pressure. Maybe? I don't know. This could be dumb. We'll see. He goes for the Dark Prince. He's going to Ewiz on top, probably, if I had to make a prediction. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot I even had Evo Lumberjack. Ooh, man, this is going to get a bit sketchy. Let's go for the cannon. Actually, I can't. Let's go for the Ice Bear like this on top of the cannon cart, and then I have to go for a tornado like this. Cannon in the middle. I don't have Dark Prince back in hand. I have to go for the Dark Prince. I'm dead. I'm dead. GG. No, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay, that was a bad wizard placement, too. Okay, this is not the play, man. I just played so sloppily right there. Now we are down about just a bunch of damage. And honestly, I could have maybe prevented some of that if I just went wizard on top of the Evo Ram, but I wanted to try and counter both lanes. I was just bad all around, honestly. Let's go Dark Prince to bridge to pressure, and we do catch the cannon cart, which is kind of nice. Grab the King Tower activation. It's not completely over. Like, I'm not going to give up, but definitely going to be very hard to come back because his deck is very, very bridge spammy. And I don't have the best responses to get my Xbow to break through. You know, we don't really have that high pressure card besides Evo Wizard that could counter all of his stuff at the bridge. Let's go for the wizard. Don't dash, please. Oh, come on now. Let's get Dark Prince down. How do we do this? I have to get a connection. Wait, maybe I can get a tornado potentially. Okay, yank that quickly, please. Quickly, quickly. Nice. Oh my gosh, he's going to Ewiz though. Okay, I'm going to predict the Ewiz with the Ice Bear. Go for the goblins as well. Just buy myself some time. No way. Okay, we're back in this game. He does get the Ewiz to retarget. That was a huge play. I'm going to go ahead and just let that wizard do its thing. Let's go for the Dark Prince first. Let's go for the cannon up top. Come on, wizard. You got to lock in, dude. You're kind of selling me. All right. 20 seconds left. Now, how do we want to play this? I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. Let's get the Goblins down right now. Let's go for the Wizard as well, then Dark Prince as well on top of the Dark Prince. Oh my goodness, no way that Furnace hit my tower. Are we kidding? It's fine. Okay, 15 seconds. Let's go for the Fireball. He doesn't have a big spell, right? So I can just defend. And I think we're actually, barring a massive choke right here, going to successfully win this game. Let's go for the Cannon to buy myself some time, and then we can just tornado everything back, and we are going to win this game. Wow, nice comeback. Good clutch after we kind of sold a little bit. And as always, hope you guys did enjoy this video. And as always, enjoy the Butch clip at the end of this video and have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.